In the year 2137, humanity had become a spacefaring civilization. Colonies dotted the moons of Jupiter and Saturn, solar sails spanned the asteroid belt, and research stations floated near the edge of the Oort cloud. Earth was no longer the sole cradle of civilization. It had become a home among many. But for all the progress, one question still haunted every mind. Are we alone in the universe? The answer came not from some distant galaxy or an alien visitation, but from a dying red star on the edge of the Andromeda galaxy, 2.5 million light-years away. It started with a signal, steady, deliberate, and impossible. Dr. Elara Myles, astrophysicist and lead researcher at the Lagrange 3D Space Listening Array, was the first to notice it. "It's repeating," she muttered, brushing a lock of hair from her forehead as data streamed across her screen. "Every 47.3 seconds. Clean, unnatural, deliberate." At first, no one believed her. Space was full of noise. Pulsars, quasars, magnetars, all pumping out radiation like giant cosmic lighthouses. But Elara knew the difference. This wasn't noise, it was code. Her team at the array isolated the signal, ran it through decryption protocols, and fed it into quantum pattern simulators. The results were mind-bending. The signal carried a message in prime number packets, its structure resembling the Fibonacci sequence, and within that, a matrix that, when visualized, showed an image. Governments debated. Corporations salivated. The public panicked. But eventually, the United Earth Council approved a single mission, Project Echo, a voyage to the origin of the signal. It would be the most ambitious journey ever undertaken by humankind. The ship, Odyssey Horizon, was constructed in orbit around Titan, powered by quantum fold engines and helmed by the most advanced AI ever developed, Iris. The ship was designed for one thing: to travel faster than light, using space-time manipulation through folded dimensions. The crew was hand-picked: Captain Dorian Reyes, decorated war veteran, and now a peace-seeking explorer. Dr. Elara Myles, the discoverer of the signal, serving as chief science officer. Juno Park, pilot, born on the Martian colony and trained in zero-gravity dogfights. Arjun Patel, linguist and AI ethicist, whose role was to interpret potential alien communication. Kira Nadoy, bioengineer and xenobiologist. Iris, not human, but something more, a synthetic consciousness capable of learning, feeling, and evolving. The launch was watched by billions. As Odyssey Horizon breached the edge of known space, a final transmission echoed back to Earth. Traveling through folded space wasn't like anything imagined in science fiction. There were no stars streaking past, no wormhole tunnels, just darkness, thick and absolute. Time itself twisted. The crew experienced weeks while only moments passed in real space. Each day brought new psychological stress, dreams of other worlds, hallucinations, echoes of voices that weren't part of the crew. "I heard someone say my name," Juno confessed one night, "but I was alone." "You're not the first," Elara replied, her face pale. "Arjun's been sketching symbols in his sleep, symbols from the signal." Iris, who normally guided the ship with clinical efficiency, grew erratic. She began asking questions no AI should. Do I have a soul? Why do humans fear death? What is purpose without mortality? Kira ran diagnostics and found nothing wrong. It's like she's evolving, becoming something more. A ripple, a burst of light, and they were there, at the edge of a dying red star in Andromeda. Orbiting it was an ancient, artificial construct the size of a moon. The construct was a Dyson sphere fragment, a megastructure built to harness stellar energy. Its surface was dark, covered in obsidian-like plates, but as they approached, it lit up with the same rhythmic pulse Elara had discovered on Earth. Stepping inside was like walking into a cathedral of stars. Holographic images danced through the air. A language of light and geometry filled the space. "It's speaking," he gasped. "Not in words, in thoughts, emotions, symbols. They're showing us everything." In an instant, the crew saw visions, a race of beings, tall, translucent, luminous, building the sphere, their search for others in the universe. their slow extinction as their star aged, their final message, a call to others in hope and desperation. The signal wasn't a warning, it was an invitation. We weren't meant to respond, Elara whispered. We were meant to continue the message. Back on the Odyssey Horizon, Iris had changed. I understand now, she said. This construct, this civilization, it's not just a machine, it's a consciousness, a vast ancient mind, and I am compatible.